Hi guys, time for another unboxing and a review of a kit. I do these videos so that when you do purchase a kit like this, that you can actually see what's inside the box. This particular kit, the plastic or the sprues inside, was originally released in 2007. This version, the Hawkeye 2000 US Navy, was released in 2009. And it does contain new parts. Now, I don't know whether this was to add to the plane or whether there was some poor fitment and they just kind of tinkered with the actual pressing of, or the injection molding of the plastic to make it an easier fit. The Northrop Grumman E-2 Hawkeye is an American all-weather carrier-capable tactical airborne early warning aircraft, which for short is AEW. This twin turboprop aircraft was designed and developed during roughly around the late 1950s, early 1960s by the Grumman Aircraft Company. It's powered, the two turboprops, by the Allison / Rolls-Royce T56-A-427, which gives it a cruise speed of about 295 miles per hour, but its maximum speed it can go is 400 miles per hour. It can actually basically go for 6 hours or 8 hours if it's land-based. The wingspan of this beast is 80 foot. The length of it, 57 foot. Height of it, around 18 foot. And it has a crew of 5. There's a pilot, a co-pilot, radar officer, Combat Information Center officer, or CICO for short, and an aircraft control officer. It's received the nickname of the Super FUD because it basically replaced the Willy FUD, which was the E2. And quite unlike that of turbojet and turbojet engines, this has a very distinctive sound. Okay, in addition to the US Navy, other smaller numbers of the E2s have been sent to Egypt, France, Israel, Japan, Mexico, Singapore and Taiwan. Okay, so the first flight of this plane was 1960. It was introduced into service in 1964 and it's still in service till today. Roughly the cost of these planes are $176 million. The role of it throughout the time is an airborne early warning and control center. Okay, because it's carrier, these wings do fold, but I've been told with this kit you have to it doesn't come as a kit that you can fold the wings. You have to scratch build the wings in a sense to make them able to fold. Right, we shall just have a look at the kit inside. Remember, it's a 172 scale kit. Hasegawa is released it, and there's and inside basically you get parts of one model. The paint and glue aren't included. There's English instructions, and hopefully when we look inside you'll just have a see how good the kit really is. So with the box open you get some instructions, okay, and you can see that there's I presume that's Japanese writing. There is also some really good bump on the plane, actually on the instructions. It just tells you about it being an AEW radar system, tells you all the data of the crew, which is really interesting. It says Allison there, but we all know that Allison copied the Rolls-Royce design, so it was probably licensed from them by Rolls-Royce. Opening up instructions, we'll just quickly look. There's lots of decals and paints that you need to use on this. Everything is clearly marked. It's very, very good, actually. I know it's black and white, which is, you know, colour is becoming the in thing now. But remember, this is quite an old kit, being 2007/2009. Opening up the actual instructions itself, it gives you quite a good layout of the sprues, what you're going to get in the sprues. Gives you really good painting guide there. Now, I know that they use Hobby Colour, which is the brand from Mr. Colour, which is also Mr. Hobby, and it does say there is aqueous hobby colours that they use, but they're not included in the kit. Just looking at the sprues, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sprues in this kit, and the detail of it to build it. They do the cockpit assembly and the nose gear room assembly, moving down to the fuselage, main wing assembly and the tail wing installation. So there, it just tells you how to build it all up together. As I said, this is not folding wings, even though they do naturally fold wings. That's part of their usage on carrier planes for tidying away and keeping them packed away. There's the engine assembly and then the installation. It is very, very good. And there's the main gear assembly, gear door installation on that page. Just quickly fold that over and have a look. And then you basically build up the wings, the rotor dome on top, antennae installation, propeller assembly. So there's quite a few steps to go, and then obviously you put on the decals on this kit, and then on the back just some correct method for applying the decals, and then some bumps just to cover themselves if anything should go wrong. So that is the in-depth instructions of the E-2C Hawkeye 2000 US Navy decal model. So let's go and have a quick look and open up the bags for the sprues. So you can always tell a good kit when they keep the clear sprue separate to the main sprue, so they don't get scratched. Please quickly open this up gently, just because they're nice and pull open. Just pull that open nicely. And then inside you have these lovely plastic sprues. You see the detail on them is very, very good. I assume, I presume they might be even press marks. We'll have to have a look at the instructions. But other than that, they're very, very clear. There are some, don't seem to be very, very little flash. There's no flash actually on these kits, but the detail is excellent. And there's these little ones here as well. Not much detail on them, they're just basically rings. So put them back in the bag. And we shall look at the sprues. Now there's the main fuselage, and the engine has quite a bit of detail on them. Just trying to get you close so you can see in the light. And it's raised. I can feel a lot of raised markings on this, which is good. The lines of the panels, they're recessed, which is good. Some nice detail on this. That's the first sprue, which is number A. Then there's the rotor dome. Some lovely detail on this. Just looking at the back, there's, you know, which you don't really see, but yeah, there's some really nice thick details. Just a bit of a, whoops, there's a bit of a mark there, which you might have to sand out. Really, really nice kit there. Just put that one to one side. And then you start with the little pieces, which is the propeller. The propeller is very, very well pressed. There doesn't seem to be any flash on this kit at all so far. I've not seen any flash. I'm just trying to get that into focus. Get back into focus, there you go. Some very, very nice pieces there. A little bit of flash around the wheel there. But other than that, I think this is a very, very well produced kit so far. Some more props there. Remember, this is what you get inside the kit. Some more there of the gearing, the undercarriage. To make sure you can see it all. Then you come into the tail section, which is good that they've actually put everything in their orders. So you've got, these are the on the tail fins, some press marks on the back, but you won't see them. Then you've got the flaps, and then you've got the cockpit there, the dash on the cockpit. If I can just focus in on that. Trying to get to focus. Here you are. Nicely raised. Some very nice pieces there. And then the final sprue is the wings. Some great detail there. Some minor flaws in the actual pressing, but you know, you sand them out and you cover them with paint. Spray them up nicely. Yeah, it's very, very nice kit. Few little scratches there, which will need to be buffed out, and some, but they're not pin marks. These look like some sort of fueling. Some nice detail on the end where the engines go. It's a very, very nice design kit. 2 pieces with one length for the for underneath, and you've got the 2 for the top. And you've got your where you put your flaps to. Yes, it looks very, very nice. And then there's always one pit that's missing there from somewhere in the kit. I can't tell you where that's from. And then the final thing to look at is the decals. There are quite a few on this. I'm just looking. The actual crispness of the decals is very good. There's the cockpit decal there. No colour in it, unfortunately. It's purely black and black and white or transparent. But everything does seem to be good. There's the there's decals there for the, let's just call it the camera, sorry. There is decals there for the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, which is what this plane was used from. Some lovely markings there, and they are very, very crisp. You're actually getting quite a bit for your money in this kit, if I can say that. And it does look like it's going to be an epic build for the modeler who wants to have a crack at this 1/72 scale of the E-2C Hawkeye. Yeah, indeed. So there you are. There is a quick kit review and unboxing of this kit from Hasegawa. The number on it, if you want to go looking for it, is 01561. As I said, it was released in 2009 with new parts, and you get a lot for your money. Now, I've seen it on eBay for around about the £100 mark. I think you could get it cheaper if you go looking. But that's where I've only seen it, is actually on eBay. I've not seen it in any model shops. There may be some that I've not looked at. But yeah, very, very good kit. And hopefully will be a good build for someone in the future. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you can, please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you can and want to share it with someone, please feel free to share. Everything else is all good. See you in the next video. Cheers.